Hello and welcome to VirtuUp Tech. In today's video, we will be checking out the ZSUS 14-inch QHD 15:10 aspect ratio portable monitor, which I picked up from Aliexpress. Affiliate links will be down below. Helps out a lot. And yeah, starting off, the display on this is really good actually, especially for the price. This is incredibly cheap on AliExpress, and yeah, I just love the display. But the rest of the monitor is cheap. Great display, everything else is cheap. Let's jump over to the unboxing video and see what's included in the box. This portable monitor does come inside a plain cardboard box with some good soft foam. It's nicely protected. And then you've got a bag full of the cables. You've got a power plug, as well as a included stand and a quality control sticker. The included stand is made out of plastic and it's really cheap, but it's okay. I would suggest you buy, or if you are picking up this monitor, you do pick up a aluminum stand. You can get them for $1-2 on AliExpress, really cheap, and they're going to be so much better than this. Comes with a US power plug. This is a USB if anyone's interested. And then you've got a bag full of the cables. 3 cables. You've got a USB-A to USB-C, USB-C to USB-C, and then you've got a HDMI to mini HDMI. And then the star of the show is the display itself. This comes in 2 versions, a touchscreen version and a non-touch version. I've got the non-touchscreen version. Got the ZSUS logo over here. This is a sticker, so I believe this is removable, but it is recessed inside. So if you remove it, you'll have like a little black square there. And then you've got more stickers over here. This sticker is also, I think, a more generic type sticker. So it's got a bunch of things that this monitor doesn't have. So it's 1080p, 2K, 4K, 60 Hz, 90 Hz. The panel itself is QHD and it is a 15:10 aspect ratio, which is very good actually for productivity, Excel, spreadsheets, databases, and whatnot. It's a great productivity display, 60 Hz. Wouldn't really buy this for gaming or for streaming. The included stand, it's really cheap, but it does function, but I would really urge you to just, when you're buying this monitor, pick up something from AliExpress, a aluminum stand. It would make the portable display so much more functional. Let's get to it. There you go. I will be using a single Type-C cable. Get this plugged in. So I do have this mini PC over here. Oops. So if I just plug this in, yeah, you can see how bad the stand is. So I've got the display turned on now. The screen quality is really good. So look, straight off the bat, the build quality is really cheap. This is very affordable. It's actually great value, and just by holding it, all the plasticky, just the way that it feels, the build quality, the included stand, all of that is cheap feeling. But they did not cheap out on the panel. This is a gorgeous display. It looks really nice. The colors look great. The viewing angles are also great. I'll show you more of that later on. I have really bright lights here, but so you can adjust on the on-screen display. You can adjust the brightness, contrast, black equalizer, saturation, hue, sharpness, and then 2160 by 1440 at 60 Hz. And then you can reset it as well. You've also got Ultra HDR mode. I wouldn't use HDR in a display like this. Doesn't really work so well. But you've also got eye protection, which could be like a blue light mode, and then 3D sound. Again, I wouldn't use the audio on this either. So I just wanted to point out, on the on-screen display, if you turn on RTS under game mode, so you go from normal to RTS, it makes the screen brighter. So I have no doubts that it's at least reaching the 350 nit peak brightness that ZSUS are claiming. So yeah, I'm not sure why it gets brighter under game mode, but it does. And there's you can still adjust the contrast, the brightness, the black equalizer. All the other bits and bobs also work just fine. There you go. I did just turn off my lights and you can see the display better. It's a really nice display. ZSUS claims this has a peak brightness of about 350 nits, and this is at maximum brightness right now. Obviously, it's not as bright. If I go over to my website, it's not as bright as my monitor in the background over here, but it's fully usable, and I would say it looks to be around 300 nits, which is not far from what the 350 nits that ZSUS are claiming. It is a very, very sharp display. You'll have no issues reading. You will have no issues reading text from this display. It's a sharp display. It does have a QHD resolution, 15 to 10, and the colors are great as well. Colors are good. They claim 100% sRGB. I know one of the other things that people like seeing as well is the black. So right now, if I just go out of full screen mode, I do have the display on, and then this is an all black background. You can, using the on-screen display, there's no light leakage or anything. And if you go into the on-screen display, they do have this black. They have this black equalizer. So if I set it to 100, you know, it makes the blacks basically brighter. But if you set it down to about 30, 35, or 40, you can get a really, really nice black level. And the overall image quality for the rest of the display, if I just jump back on my website, still looks really, really good. And they're using a high quality panel for sure, which is very, very surprising to see at this price point. Nice display, gorgeous display actually. The display is really, really impressive. Just to like sum up what this monitor basically is: ultra low cost, you know, Aliexpress monitor from ZSUS. Cheap feeling, cheap build quality, stand is garbage, but the display is amazing. 350 nits peak brightness, that's what they're claiming. It looks good, it's bright enough. Sharpness is impeccable. It is a really sharp display, and the aspect ratio as well, 15:10, just makes it great if you're traveling, if you're or to use it as a side display for your laptop. You can power and display, get the display signal out, everything through a single Type-C cable. Jumping back to other features, you do have a headphone jack. I wouldn't use that. Even with good headphones, the sound just sounds terrible. It sounds really, really flat. There's absolutely no like low end or bass. Same with the included speakers. They are terrible, absolutely terrible. I suspect what's happening is they have some sort of, they've tuned the included speakers, and when you plug in a headphone, that profile also goes to the headphones. So yeah, any headphones are going to sound terrible if you plug it into your monitor, but you can always plug it into your device, or you know, onto your laptop, onto your mobile phone and whatnot. So don't do that. Yeah, it's a really nice it's a really, really nice portable monitor. I'm really surprised at the display quality at this price point. It's a really good display. So if you want something that's cheap, that's budget orientated, but you don't want to cheap out on the display quality, this is amazing. Just remember to also pick up a cheap aluminum stand. Again, $2-3 or so. They're very, very cheap on AliExpress, so this is just garbage. Don't use this one. If you are looking to purchase this, I will have an affiliate link down below. So please click on that. It really helps to support the channel, supports me as well. Video is basically sponsored by me. I did buy this myself, but yeah, it's a really good one for this price point. And yeah, there are negatives about it, like the build quality, but the display quality is just spectacular. So kind of makes up for it. I think what they decided to do here was just use a really high quality display and then just cheap out on everything else to try and price this very, very competitively. Yeah, this at this price point, it's just crazy how much value you're getting. So if you just want really good display quality, then this is the one basically. And I see this really useful if you're just into professional work and you have your laptop, you're traveling, and you just want a second display to go along with it. So for Excel sheets, for spreadsheets and databases, or even if you're just a student and you're doing research notes, just having a second display just to look at, just to read from, just to work from, yeah, this will work. And if you're using a modern device like a Surface laptop or any laptop that has a Type-C with DisplayPort out and power delivery as well, just being able to power it from a single USB cable just means you don't have to carry much. I do wish it had a included kickstand. That would have made it more portable, so you don't have to carry a separate stand with it. But at this price point, one of the things I keep saying, at this price point, it's hard to complain when the display looks this good. Thank you for watching. I hope this first look and review has been helpful to you. I will have a full written review over on our website, www.virtueup.com. So if you do want to read more, know more, you can check that out. And take care.